Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel today. My name is Christian and today we're here to talk about the new record from Every Time I Die. It is titled Low Teens and I was really excited for this record. This is actually the first Every Time I Die record I'm checking out. I know everybody's going to recommend all these albums. I'm going to listen to all their back catalogue. Just calm down. So, my first exposure to Every Time I Die, I've always been really interested in them. I loved The Damned Things, which was a side project that their vocalist did, and I thought he had an incredible voice. I just haven't gotten around to checking out the band. And so Low Teens went in not really knowing what to expect, and holy shit, we got a brutal, great hardcore record from Every Time I Die. I've heard nothing but good things about basically everything they've ever done, and it's a shock to me after hearing such a great positive word of mouth from people that they're not bigger than they are, but this record is absolutely great. It's one of the best of the year in a year that is so stacked full of great records. And it's, as I said, it's a brutal hardcore record, but there's so much more to it than that. There's so much experimentation, odd time signatures, lots of different influences in this record that is really, really, really cool. And the thing that made me listen to Every Time I Die really was I kept hearing this Beartooth comparison where people were saying, Beartooth are kind of like Every Time I Die, but without the balls. And so I like Beartooth, so Beartooth without the balls. Sorry, Beartooth are Every Time I Die without the balls. That sounds great. So yeah, it's a great record. Let's get into some of the tracks now. Glitches is a really, really great track. Second track on the record. Really, really brilliant hardcore song, which is really short, really brutal. A lot of the songs on this record are under 3 minutes and suits perfectly for that style of music, obviously. C++, Love Will Get You Killed is another great song. It's got a real 90s grunge feel to it while still having that hardcore edge and is a really, really cool track. Very angular and just really interesting to listen to. Two Summers is another great song. It's clean vocal driven with some odd time signatures going on and riffs. That's another thing about this album. Riffs, more on that later. And another final song I'll talk about, The Coin Has a Say. Really cool mix between clean and dirty vocals. Really, really cool song that's really enjoyable and one that is definitely a highlight on the record. All the songs are written brilliantly. The songwriting throughout this entire record is great. As I said, a lot of the songs are under 3 minutes, which means they do a lot within those 3 minutes. And even the songs that go beyond that, they don't feel like they're overstaying their welcome. They're that length for a reason. The musicianship throughout this record is absolutely incredible. The drumming is absolutely off the charts. Just one of the best drumming performances of the year, absolutely. And there's just a mountain of riffs. Just every song has 4 or 5 different riffs that all hit and are all just so brilliant, so catchy, and just some of the best riffs of the year for sure. And finally, the vocal performance is incredible. Keith has an incredible voice, switches between screaming and singing very easily, and incorporates them together in a way that I don't really hear a lot of people doing, and it's really cool to listen to. Into some of the production now, it suits it perfectly. It's really raw, dirty, and still makes everything sound really, really big. And that's a huge positive on this record. Overall, I know this has been a short review, but it's an album with short songs, so why not a short review? This is a great record, one that you should definitely check out if you like heavy music. And if you're a hardcore fan, of course, you're going to enjoy this record. It is absolutely great. My top 3 tracks are going to be Glitches, C++, Love Will Get You Killed, and Two Summers. I'm going to give the record a 4 out of 5. Go and check out this record this week. It's going to be record of the week for me because the only other one I'm listening to this week is Too Close to Touch, and I don't have any hopes for that record. So definitely go and check out this record. Thanks for watching my video today. Please hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Fresh Currents.